Once upon a time, in a lush, green village called Willowbend, lived a young boy named Sam. Sam was known as Sneaky Sam among his friends, not because he was mischievous, but because he had an extraordinary ability to sneak away on adventures when everyone least expected it. His imagination was wild, and his curiosity knew no bounds. Each day was a new opportunity for him to explore the wonders of his enchanting village. Willowbend was surrounded by tall, whispering trees, vibrant flowers, and a glistening river that flowed like a silver ribbon through the heart of the village. In the center of Willowbend stood a majestic old oak tree that the villagers believed to be magical. The tree was so grand that its branches reached high into the sky, and its leaves danced joyfully in the breeze. One sunny morning, while Sam was lounging in his favorite spot beneath the old oak tree, he noticed a peculiar sight. A vibrant, orange leaf fluttered down from the tree, twisting and twirling in the air as if it were performing a delicate ballet. Sam sat up, intrigued. As the leaf drifted closer, he could hear the soft, lovely music that seemed to follow it, enchanting his heart and tickling his ears. "Where are you going, little leaf?" Sam wondered aloud, his curiosity piqued. As if in response, the flying leaf turned and beckoned to him, swirling in a way that invited him to follow. Sam jumped to his feet, ready for an adventure. "I'll find out where you're going," he shouted excitedly. He dashed after the leaf, which danced on the wind, leading him away from the familiar paths of Willowbend. The further he followed, the more beautiful the music became. It was a melody that filled the air with joy and laughter, wrapping around him like a warm hug. The leaf twisted around corners and swirled past flowers that opened to the sun, revealing their colors in dazzling splendor. Sam was enchanted by the sights and sounds around him, completely forgetting about the time. Soon, he found himself in a part of the woods he had never seen before. The trees here were taller, the flowers brighter, and the air crackled with a hint of magic. Finally, the flying leaf came to a gentle rest on a smooth stone at the edge of a sparkling pond. As Sam approached, he saw that the pond was unlike any he had ever encountered. The water shimmered with every color of the rainbow, and tiny ripples danced across its surface, creating patterns that looked like swirling galaxies. "Hello, Sam," a cheerful voice chimed from behind him. Sam spun around to find a tiny figure perched on a toadstool. It was a fairy, no taller than his hand, with shimmering wings that sparkled like diamonds. She wore a dress made of flower petals and had a crown of daisies on her head. "I'm Lila, the music fairy," she introduced herself with a playful twinkle in her eye. "I've been watching you follow my lovely leaf." "I'm so glad you did." Sam grinned from ear to ear. "Your music is beautiful. Where does it come from?" Lila fluttered her wings, sending sparkles cascading through the air. "It comes from the magic of the forest."
"But I need your help, Sneaky Sam."
"There's something very special that needs to be found." "What do you need?" Sam asked, feeling excited. "There's a hidden treasure in this enchanted wood, a magic chocolate coin. It holds the power to spread joy and happiness throughout the land, but it has been lost for many years. Only those with a pure heart can find it, and I believe you are the one." Sam's heart raced with excitement. "I'll help you find it. Where do we start?" Lila pointed to the pond. "The pond is the first clue. The ripples hold secrets. You must listen closely and trust your instincts." Sam knelt by the water, peering into its shimmering depths. The ripples danced and swirled, whispering to him in a language only he could understand. He could feel the magic tugging at his heart, guiding him towards something wonderful. "Focus, Sam," Lila encouraged. "What do you see?" As he concentrated, the water began to reveal an image, a map. It showed winding paths and hidden caves, leading to a distant mountain crowned with mist. Sam's eyes widened with awe. "I see it. We have to go there." "Then let's go." Lila cheered, her wings fluttering with excitement. Together, they set off, following the map that shimmered in Sam's mind. As they ventured deeper into the forest, they encountered a series of challenges that tested their courage and teamwork. First, they came across a dark, tangled thicket. The branches reached out like gnarled fingers, and a thick fog enveloped the area. "We need to get through," Sam declared, trying to push the branches aside. "Wait," Lila said. "We can't force our way through. Let's use our creativity." Sam thought for a moment and then said, "What if we sing? Maybe the forest will let us pass." With that, they began to sing a cheerful tune, letting their voices rise and fall in harmony. As they sang, the branches slowly parted, creating a pathway just wide enough for them to pass through. "See? The forest loves music," Lila exclaimed, her wings shimmering with delight. They continued on, laughing and singing, until they reached a bubbling brook. The water sparkled in the sunlight, but the only way to cross was a narrow, slippery log. "I'm not sure I can make it across," Sam admitted, eyeing the log nervously. "Trust yourself, Sam. You can do it," Lila encouraged. "Just take it one step at a time." Sam took a deep breath and stepped onto the log, carefully balancing himself. He took one step, then another, his heart pounding in his chest. With Lila cheering him on, he made it across, feeling a rush of triumph. "Great job, Sneaky Sam." Lila clapped her tiny hands. As they moved on, the scenery began to change. The trees grew taller and thicker, and the air was filled with the sweet scent of blooming flowers. Sam and Lila stumbled upon a meadow filled with colorful wildflowers swaying in the breeze. In the center of the meadow was an enormous, glistening butterfly, its wings painted with every shade imaginable. "Look at that butterfly," Sam exclaimed, his eyes wide with wonder. "It's the guardian of this meadow," Lila said, approaching the butterfly cautiously. "We should ask for its guidance." With gentle whispers, Lila introduced herself and Sam to the butterfly. "Oh, lovely guardian, we seek the magic chocolate coin. Can you help us?" The butterfly fluttered its wings, creating a soft breeze that carried the scent of flowers. "To find the coin, you must answer a riddle," it said in a melodic voice. "Listen closely." Sam and Lila leaned in as the butterfly spoke. "I have keys but open no locks. I have space but no room. I can enter but not go outside. What am I?" Sam furrowed his brow in concentration. It sounds like a keyboard." "Correct," the butterfly said, its wings sparkling with delight. "You may continue on your journey. Follow the path of the sun, and you shall find what you seek." With a grateful heart, Sam and Lila thanked the butterfly and continued their adventure. As they followed the path of the sun, they encountered a tiny candle flickering in the woods. It stood on a moss-covered stone, glowing softly and illuminating the surrounding area. "Look at that candle," Lila pointed. "It must be magical. Let's see what it can do," Sam exclaimed, approaching the candle. As they drew near, the candle's flame danced playfully. "Hello, dear travelers," it chimed in a warm voice. "I am the candle of wishes. I can grant you one wish, but you must choose wisely." Sam and Lila exchanged excited glances. "What should we wish for?" Lila asked, her wings fluttering with anticipation. "I think we should wish for guidance on our quest," Sam suggested. "An excellent choice," the candle agreed. "Close your eyes and make your wish." Sam closed his eyes tightly, envisioning the magic chocolate coin and all the happiness it could bring. "I wish for guidance to find the magic chocolate coin," he said with determination. Suddenly, a soft glow surrounded them, and the candle flickered brightly. "Follow your heart, dear friends, and you will not be led astray." With newfound hope, Sam and Lila thanked the candle and set off once more. As they journeyed on, they could feel the magic of the forest guiding their every step. The path led them to a steep hill that seemed to touch the sky. At the top, they could see the misty mountain they had spotted on the map. It was a daunting climb, but Sam was determined. "I can do this," he said, taking a deep breath. With each step, he focused on the joy of the adventure, the lovely music of Lila's laughter, and the warmth of the candle's glow still lingering in his heart. After what felt like an eternity, they finally reached the summit. The view was breathtaking, a sprawling landscape of trees, flowers, and shimmering ponds stretched out before them. In the distance, they could see the peak of the misty mountain, shrouded in clouds. Look, Lila pointed. The entrance to the cave is right there. Excitement bubbled in Sam's chest as they hurried toward the cave. As they entered, the air grew cooler, and the walls sparkled with crystals that glimmered like stars. Stay close, Lila whispered. The cave was dark, but Sam's heart raced with anticipation. Together, they ventured deeper, following the sound of dripping water and the faint echoes of laughter that seemed to resonate from the walls. Suddenly, they came upon a chamber filled with shimmering treasures, gold coins, sparkling jewels, and at the center of it all, a large chest made of ancient wood. Is this it? Sam whispered, awestruck. Yes, Lila exclaimed, fluttering around the chest. This must be where the magic chocolate coin is hidden. With trembling hands, Sam opened the chest. Inside lay the most beautiful chocolate coin he had ever seen. It sparkled like gold and was adorned with intricate designs that twinkled in the dim light. It's perfect, Sam gasped, reaching for the coin. As soon as his fingers brushed the surface, a warm glow enveloped him, and a wave of joy washed over them. You found it, Lila cheered, her wings sparkling. But just as they were about to celebrate, a shadowy figure appeared at the entrance of the cave. It was a grumpy goblin, his eyes narrowing as he glared at them. Who dares to take my treasure? He growled, his voice echoing through the chamber. Oh, Sam whispered to Lila, his heart pounding in his chest. Don't worry, Sam. We can talk our way out of this. Lila said confidently. Excuse me, Mr. Goblin, Sam began, trying to sound brave. We didn't mean to intrude. We were just looking for the magic chocolate coin to spread joy and happiness in Willowbend. The goblin raised an eyebrow, surprised. You want to spread joy? That's not what goblins do. They take things. But what if you could be part of something wonderful? Lila chimed in. Imagine the happiness it could bring to everyone. The goblin crossed his arms, his expression softening slightly. I've never thought about it that way. Sam seized the opportunity. What if we shared the joy of the coin with you? You could join us in Willowbend and be part of the fun. The goblin looked thoughtful, scratching his chin. That does sound interesting. But what's in it for me? Sam and Lila exchanged glances, trying to think of a solution. How about you help us bring the coin back to Willowbend, and we'll throw a grand party in your honor? Sam suggested. The goblin's eyes lit up. A party? With food and music? Exactly, Lila said, her wings fluttering with excitement. You could be the star of the show. All right, you've convinced me, the goblin said, a smile breaking across his face. But only if you promise to share the chocolate coin. Deal. Sam grinned, feeling a wave of relief wash over him. With the goblin now on their side, they gathered the magic chocolate coin and made their way back through the cave. Together, they emerged into the sunlight, where the forest greeted them with a joyful song. As they walked back to Willowbend, Sam, Lila, and their new goblin friend shared stories and laughter. The goblin was not as grumpy as he seemed, and Sam discovered that he had a wonderful sense of humor. When they finally reached the village, the sun was setting, painting the sky in hues of orange and pink. The villagers were amazed to see Sam, Lila, and the goblin approaching with the magic chocolate coin. What happened? The villagers exclaimed. We found the coin, Sam announced proudly. And we brought a new friend. The villagers welcomed the goblin with open arms, eager to learn about his adventures. As night fell, they prepared for the grand celebration. They decorated the village square with flowers and lights, and tables were filled with delicious treats. Sam, Lila, and the goblin stood at the center, ready to share the magic of the coin. With a flick of the coin in the air, a burst of sparkling light erupted, filling the square with shimmering confetti and lovely music. Laughter echoed through the night as villagers danced and celebrated, their hearts filled with joy. The goblin, who had once felt lonely and grumpy, found himself surrounded by friends, laughing and enjoying the festivities. He realized that sharing joy was far more rewarding than hoarding treasure. As the night wore on, Sam, Lila, and their goblin friend shared stories, music, and laughter under the starlit sky. The magic chocolate coin had brought them all together, reminding everyone that happiness is meant to be shared. And from that day on, Sneaky Sam, Lila the Music Fairy, and their goblin friend became the best of pals, embarking on many more adventures in Willowbend and beyond. The enchanting melodies and laughter of their friendship filled the air, ensuring that the magic of joy would continue to thrive in their hearts forever. As for the goblin, he became known as Giddy Gob, and he delighted in spreading happiness wherever he went. Together, they transformed Willowbend into a place of wonder and magic, where every day was an adventure waiting to unfold. And so, in a village filled with lovely music and magical moments, Sneaky Sam, Lila, and Giddy Gob lived happily ever after, inspiring others to seek joy in every little thing they did. The end.